Hey everybody, it's Scotty D back with another episode of Over the Top Rope. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. It's probably going to get broken up into a few parts. We are 3 weeks away right now from WrestleMania 31. And right now, it's shaping up to be a terrible, terrible event. So I'm not doing my usual bit where I sit and I talk about, how to improve this, how do we fix this and everything. Because clearly the show isn't learning at this point. They're just doing the same shit over and over and over. They didn't learn from last year. They're not going to continue. They're not going to figure anything out in the future. So pretty much what I'm doing for this episode is I'm doing something a little bit different. This is essentially going to be an unhypening, where all hype boners are going to be retracted into everyone's bodies, and we're all going to sit and realize that this is going to be a terrible, terrible fucking event as I go down the card and explain why. I don't like doing this kind of sit and bitch stuff, but you know what? Looking at this right now, yeah, I'm willing to do it. So, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. What do we got coming up for WrestleMania 31?
You're so cute when you're positive.
Okay, so first off, Goldust versus Stardust, which was announced at Fastlane, is not going to happen. Kind of lends a little bit more to the idea that the ending at Fastlane was a botch, which I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if. It really did look like they fucked it up at the last minute there. Cody, or Stardust, whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Don't call him Cody, he doesn't like that.
He doesn't like that. He's going for the Intercontinental title apparently in the 6-man ladder match. Goldust, on the other hand, is nowhere to be seen. Since Fastlane, he's just been gone. He does not exist. He's fucked off completely. Which, that's great to see, Someone who is fantastic talent and a great stable that you had set up not being used for 3 weeks. That just, I don't get why any of these people work for McMahon sometimes when clearly they have no idea what the fuck they're doing with any of them. So yeah, that's bullshit. And that leads right into the next part that I've written down here. Fuck the tag division. Okay, so we have Team Cat Facts, or Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And I'm assuming they're going to be going against the Usos for the 80th fucking time. Okay? There's no more gas in the tank of this feud, okay? I don't give a fuck if the divas that they're fucking dating, married, whatever, are involved in this now. I don't give a shit. That does not add fuel to the fire, okay? It's fucking terrible. Here's a couple of questions I got. One, where's the Ascension gone? I know Vince wasn't very impressed with them. No, seriously. Past month, Ascension's fucking gone as well. Just like Goldust. They're fucking gone after Fastlane. It's over. They don't exist anymore. These guys were hyped and built up so much, and you have no payoff. Absolutely no payoff for these two assholes now. Los Matadores got a fucking push this week against the fucking Usos instead of Ascension. Ascension's gone. Ascension's fucked. I'm sorry, guys. NXT, you deserve better. You deserve fucking better. Okay? So, fuck the tag division. There is no point in watching this because we're just going to be getting Usos and Team Catfax for the next however long it's going to be. Just like we had Wyatt's versus Usos for however long they wanted it to fucking be because they had no one else standing there. They have dismantled the tag division. The belts are worth nothing. Just give them to the Usos and be fucking done with it. Okay? So that's an issue right there that I've got, okay? What else do we got here? The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Okay. Big Show, Kane, Curtis Axel, Adam Rose. This is the pile of people that creative has nothing else to do with. They have no plans for you. So, into the Battle Royale you go. Just, it's a waste of some... The person I want to see winning that battle... I know they're going to probably put in some other assholes like fucking Ryback, fucking goat mask, sheep mask guy, Eric Rowan, thank you, Sam. I know they're going to throw them in too. I don't give a fuck. You know who I want to win that match? I want Curtis Axel to win. I want Curtis Axel to win this.
I got excited. I thought you were going to say Sandow.
Sandow will be in it too. Yeah, and The Miz.
Who cares about The Miz?
I want fucking Curtis Axel to win this. You know why? Because he's the only the only person going into it that fucking matters on the roster at this point. The whole shtick of him with the I was never eliminated at Royal Rumble. Okay, it came off a little goofy at first. It came off a little stupid at first too. But the more he does it with the whole Axelmania running wild on you, the whole tearing the shirt and all that shit, you know what? It has grown on me. And I like it. So I want him to win. As a matter of fact, I want Curtis Axel and Big Show to be the last people in the ring. And I want them to reenact the famous Hogan-Andre scene where Axel fucking body slams Big Show. Do that. That will be a good fucking spot. Okay? I don't give a fuck about Kane. I don't give a fuck about Miz and Mizdow. Why is Adam Rose even... Adam Rose went back to NXT. Is he still in the Battle Royale? I don't know. I can't fucking tell anymore. Jesus. So that's some lame shit. Okay? What else do we got here? What else do we got here that's going to be just a... We'll save that. We'll save that. I've got a couple of pages of shit here. I had quite a few. The Divas title. Give Divas a chance. Give Divas a chance. Trended on Twitter for a few days. Hijacking the Give Truth a Chance hashtag, if you weren't paying attention. And pretty much Vince McMahon went, oh yeah, we're paying attention, don't worry. And the next week, AJ comes back. Okay, now, I like AJ. That's great. That's awesome and everything. However, they're still not giving the fucking Divas a chance. Okay, I could do a whole video on this. But I can sum it up pretty much in a minute. Nobody wants to watch Divas. Nobody gives a fuck about these women that you've brought in that have big tits and no talent. Okay? Ava Marie. Terrible. Summer Rae. Terrible. And this week you put them in a tag match. Those two, yeah, I bet they could be champions against AJ Lee and Paige. AJ Lee and Paige are good. They've proven themselves to be quite good. Summer Rae has proven that she can't wrestle and she can't act. As a matter of fact, she's a liability in the ring that's going to fucking hurt someone. Okay? Ava Marie, same thing. It's terrible. You're hiring these gorgeous, big-titted women because you think that it's going to bring in ratings. It's not. These are not the people that have been working intensely hard at their craft and doing what they love to do in the ring because they're good at it. These are people you brought in for looks and so you could sell Total Divas. Guess what? Fuck Total Divas. No one gives a shit. Okay? I don't care who's fucking John Cena. I don't care who's fucking Daniel Bryan when I go to see a wrestling match. When I watch this shit. You know? Do you really think I want to see their lives outside where they're dumb bitches? And that goes for the Bellas. This is double for the Bellas. They are so fucking annoying at this point. They were a one-note act to begin with. The whole, we're twins, and so they would swap in and out of the match. Well, guess what? Now one's got big fake titties, so they can't do that anymore. So what are they? The only reason I think Nikki Bella is getting a push and has been holding the belt for so long is because she's fucking John Cena. Okay? Let that sink in for a minute. Pisses me off. Jesus Christ. You want to watch Divas matches that matter? No, I'm sorry. I take that whole back. You want to watch women's matches that matter? Because who the fuck wants to watch a diva wrestle? No one. No one on the fucking planet. And this, oh my god, it just pisses me off intensely. You want to watch women's matches that are good? Go watch NXT. Charlotte. Bayley. Fucking Blue Pants is better than fucking Summer Rae. And she's had 2 matches. Sam is a fan of Blue Pants, yes. You know? It just... Oh my God. You do this you see the Give Divas a Chance hashtag, and then you bring out the worst that you could possibly have, you know? Remember when women actually mattered in the WWE? They weren't just valets or these big-titted props used? Remember when Trish Stratus would come out and just fucking boot someone in the head? Remember when Chyna was Intercontinental Champion, for fuck's sake, after beating the shit out of Jeff Jarrett? And remember when they even did a whole fucking goofy role reversal thing with her and Eddie Guerrero, where literally she was the man in the relationship, which was fucking great? Remember Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young? Remember how Fabulous Moolah was like 75 years old and would take a fucking table bump? Because she was the toughest bitch in the thing?
Was that Mae Young? I was going to say gave birth to the hand.
Mark Henry's hand. Oh, God. We don't talk about that. That was a dark time for WWE. Like, that was in the 2006 period. Fuck. Remember when Lita would moonsault the fuck out of people from the top rope or the cage or whenever? Remember when these people were women and not divas? Who the fuck wants to watch a diva? I don't give a fuck about divas. No one gives a fuck about divas. That's why they're given 3-minute matches. Naomi and Natalya, on the other hand, that same Monday Night Raw that's been this week, that was probably the worst fucking Raw of all time. We'll get to that in a minute. Naomi and Natalya put on a good wrestling match later on that same night on Raw. You know, this Monday, I think it was the 9th. Of course, it lasted 3 minutes, so how invested could anyone get in with these women, you know? How invested can you get, you know? It's a 2-minute fucking match. Fucking pathetic. Fucking joke. Give Divas a chance. Kill the Divas division. Divas are a fucking joke. Like I said, you want to watch some good women's wrestling? You want to watch some really fucking good ones? UFC has started putting women into the mix. And you know what? It's kind of fucking cool. You know? NXT? Fuck, their women's division is awesome. TNA Impact. Yeah, those guys. They have a better women's division. You know? Who they got over there? Gail Kim, Siren, Awesome Kong. Holy shit, are they amazing to watch. They beat the fuck out of each other. They're allowed to do things in the ring and show off their talent. Divas aren't. Divas stand there and look pretty. And then they go do a 2-hour show about who's fucking who this week. Give Divas a chance. Fuck off. Vince, you're a fucking sexist and you should fucking know it. Anyway, going back to WrestleMania. What else do we have showing up here? What else can we talk about here? Sting. So I'm going to say it, and I don't care how much flack I get for this right now. Sting is overhyped.
So he can't even do his own promo?
He doesn't even... Yeah, we'll get to this in a second. I don't give a fuck about Sting. Okay? Look, I gave a fuck about Sting back in the WCW era, like, what was it, 15 years ago? 10 years ago, 12 years, whatever the fuck it was. I gave a fuck when Sting was WCW. I gave a fuck when Sting, you know, came out of the rafters with a baseball bat and kicked the fuck out of people. The current stuff that the WWE is doing, this vigilante bullshit, is stupid as hell. There is no point to this. You know? I watched Sting's promo. Okay? This week. Sting's promo this week. By the way, Sting's promo, people have been playing with the audio track on and everything, if you haven't paid attention. The internet really loves fucking around with things. It doesn't even look like Sting did his own promo. It looks like it might have been voiced by fucking Dolph Ziggler. You couldn't even get the guy to talk for 20 minutes? 10 minutes on a fucking camera, on a fucking microphone? Really? Just make him stand and look threatening, yeah. Gotta be careful with those limited uses of his appearance. The man's 55, for Christ's sake, okay? He's done. He's older than Taker. Remember Taker's last match against Brock Lesnar, how depressing it was to watch him just get the fuck kicked out of him? Mainly because he suffered a goddamn concussion in the first 3 minutes? Do you think Sting is going to be much better? Really? Go look at TNA. Go look at TNA. Just, what was that one that we don't speak of ever when it comes to Sting? Joker Sting? Put a picture up there, Scott. Let that sink in for a couple of seconds. Yeah. Do you want that? I don't want that. But no, they keep going with Crow Sting because, whatever, because that's the popular one. Oh my Christ. I don't get why Sting agreed to do this. I really don't. I get it. You're the guy who's done everything. But did you really have to... You could have signed with WWE and done a legacy thing or some shit like that. You didn't have to come into the ring again. You didn't have to... What is the point of Sting in the ring right now? He wants to fight Triple H at WrestleMania because 15 years ago, Triple H was part of the reason that WCW went under. That's the story. A fucking 15-year-old vendetta. Ain't that great? Trying to appeal to the younger generation. Oh, we got all this young stuff going on. Oh, look at all these new people. Let's do a 20-year-old plot, though. A 15-year-old plot. A 10-year-old plot, though. People who are buying the network aren't going to be watching it for that. They don't know what the younger people don't know what the fuck any of that's about. Even if they watch the network, Even if they watch the Monday Night Wars. They're not going to understand, you're not going to get the same feeling ever again as what happened during the Monday Night Wars. Shadow, relax. I know. I'm bitching and I'm being an asshole right now. But it's well deserved.
What are you doing up there?
Anyway. I'm sorry to say it, but Sting is overhyped. I'm fine with him signing with WWE. I'm fine if he wants to do a match, blah, blah, blah. But the writers have fucked this up as well. Big time. Just they've given him a plot that makes no sense. They're making him do things that make no sense. Vigilante. Fuck right off. Fuck me. I'm going to stop here for a second, take a breath, count to 10, and we're going to go to part 2. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed me fucking yelling at the camera for 10 minutes. Part 2 will be up in a minute.